Salute.com, sponsored by Hyundai, with the support of the Miami Beach Visitor and Convention Authority.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's the declaration of deals at Rob Lambden's University Dodge, Florida's #1 volume Ram truck dealer. Save up to $20,000 off new Ram 1500 light-duty pickups and get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. UniversityDodge.com.
Whoa. Okay, this one says you get a free phone if you switch. Hey, this one also says you get a free phone if you switch.
Yeah, they all do, hon.
Wait. The T-Mobile one says families saved over $3,700 versus the other big guys in the past 5 years. And their experience plans have Netflix included, plus a year of Dash Pass by DoorDash.
Hang on, let me see that. And a 5-year price guarantee? Oh yeah, we're switching.
That's what I'm talking about. Do we clap now or?
I'm thinking high five.
At T-Mobile, get savings that keep stacking up. That's value you can feel every day. Switch now at T-Mobile.
Savings based on Harris X billing snapshots from Q3 2021 to Q4 2025 among accounts with 3+ voice lines compared to AT&T and Verizon, excluding discounts, credits, and optional charges. See harrisx.com/T-Mobile. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See T-Mobile.com.
Growing a brand is hard, but reaching the right customers shouldn't be. Meet Outcomes from Viant. We've built an intelligent platform that handles the complexity of digital advertising for you. Powered by advanced AI, we help your brand show up in the right places at the right time and ensure that every dollar you spend leads to a real business result. It's smarter advertising made simple. Visit Viant.ai.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
WQAM invites you to salute America's heroes this Memorial Day weekend. May 23rd and 24th on the shores of Miami Beach at the Hyundai Air and Sea Show. Free to the public, so bring the whole family. The greatest show above the earth is bigger and better than ever. Don't miss the 5 city blocks of military displays. To get more info and to enter to win 2 VIP passes, visit WQAM.com. On.
Welcome on back. BetMGM tonight, Westwood One Sports. I'm Pat Boyle. The phone number to join the show, 310-840-4910. That's 310-840-4910. We've got some breaking news from Jeff Passan. Thank you to video producer Monty, Michael Montgomery, for passing this along. The Cleveland Guardians are calling up former number 1 overall pick Travis Bazzana. 23-year.
The following game is an exclusive presentation of WQAM Miami.
Norby hammers high in the sky, out to left, no doubt about it. And that was a no-doubt bomb for Norby.
Miami Marlins baseball is on deck. The official pregame show of the Miami Marlins on the home of the Marlins, WQAM.
Augustine Ramirez hammers a ball, left field, and gone. 3-run bomb.
Marlins on Deck is brought to you by ADT, the official security partner of the Miami Marlins, and by Werner, Hoffman, Gregg, and Garcia, official law firm of the Miami Marlins.
Fall down, I'm pissed off, I'm ready to go. Why do you get so pissed off? I don't like hitters.
Let's head out to the ballpark. Here's your host, Stephen Straub.
Nice job, Trevor. Welcome. We are live from Dodger Stadium in Chavez Ravine, home of the Dodgers since 1962. You're listening to Miami Marlins baseball on the radio, 104.3 FM, WQAM. The Q, game 29 of 162. The Marlins, they marched south from San Francisco last night as the Fish continue their 6-game road trip. They make a pit stop against the cream of the crop, the back-to-back World Series champions. And if that doesn't get your blood flowing, I don't know what will. Forget the caffeine for this one tonight. This is the kind of matchup that is the jolt. The bright lights, the big names, the measuring stick of the sport. And if you're a Marlins fan, this is exactly why you stay up. If you're not wide awake for this, you might as well check your pulse. Chris Paddack, he will lead the charge tonight, 30-year-old right-hander. He's got a 2 ERA thus far away from Lone Depot Park. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the World Series MVP from last year, 27-year-old right-hander, will make his 6th turn in the rotation for Dave Roberts' Dodgers. We are pumped to bring you game 1 of this 3-game set between your 13-15 Miami Marlins and the 19-9 Los Angeles Dodgers. Another late start tonight and tomorrow, 10:10, right here on the Marlins Radio Network. Hi, everyone. Thanks for making Marlins on Deck a part of your Monday night with Jack McMullen and Rod Allen. I'm Steven Strom. We just have a sensational show for you ahead. We got a power-packed broadcast. We thank you for your participation. Per usual, we'll start where both teams are at. We got Clayton McCullough in segment 2. We'll get you out of the count with Paddack and Yamamoto in segment 3. Plus a roster move we got to get to. Jack and Rod will jump in for segment 4. We'll get to our Expo question today at Marlins Radio and Steve's guarantee to victory. Look, you don't need an introduction where both teams are at. This is the back-to-back World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. They're 19-9 to start the year. They lead all of Major League Baseball with the plus 67 run differential. They're number 1 in runs. They're number 1 in batting average. They're number 1 in home runs. They're number 1 in slugging percentage. And you think, all right, they're hitting well. No, they're pitching well too, guys. Number 3 in all of baseball in team ERA, sitting at 3. And they're doing it without Mookie Betts. They're doing it without Blake Snell. They're doing it with Andy Pages, with Max Muncy, with Miguel Rojas. The other guys, the big stars in this lineup, they haven't really gotten going. Remember Kyle Tucker? He's like the 5th guy on this team. He's batting .238. Freddie Freeman, remember that guy too? .269. Shohei Ohtani is starting to heat up, though. He's still hitting .262. As of late, he's 4 for 9 in his last 2 games. And here was Dave Roberts after the victory yesterday against the Cubs on Ohtani.
A really good day for Shohei. I think this whole series was good. Getting on base, taking his walks. Then obviously the homer to the big part of the field today with the wind blowing in. And he doubled left on left. And sometimes, the lefty gets you back on line. Being a left-hand hitter, sometimes that lefty gets you back where you need to be. So today, yesterday, really good. So overall, really good series from Shohei.
Well, good thing he's not going to see any lefties in the starting rotation. Chris Paddack, Jansen Junk, Sandy Alcantara. Let's get to our Marlins. After Friday night, you felt so good. They had posted 9 runs against the Giants, and then they post 2 and 3 on Saturday and Sunday. Here's my big take, and it doesn't have to start this series. What is the consistency? What is the middle ground of the offense and the bullpen? I think I have a pretty good idea of what to expect from the starting rotation. Feel good about where Sandy is. Feel really good about where Yuri and Max Meyer are headed, and Jansen Junk as well. Chris Paddack, the jury's still out. But what is this offense? What is this bullpen? Is Andrew Nardi for real? Is Calvin Fauché able to bounce back? Can Anthony Bender get back his leverage moments? The other 3 in the bullpen I feel good about: Fairbanks, Peterson, and Bakker. Miami, the good news for this series is going to face 3 right-handed pitchers for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The problem is, again, not trying to bloviate here, but it's Ohtani, it's Yamamoto, and it's Glasnow. On the other side, Chris Paddack, it's a big start for him. He's been much better on the road. He's got a 2 ERA away from Lone Depot Park. What are the keys to Paddack tonight? And are the Marlins close to figuring it out and going on a little bit of a run here? When we come back, we'll chat with the skipper, Clayton McCullough. He, of course, is returning back to where he won a World Series with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He's got friends and family. We will visit that coming up next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry to the Bahamas and USA.
Everyone knows BrandSmart USA as the heavy hitters, like big screen TVs and appliances, but our lineup is way deeper than you think. We've got mattresses, furniture, and grills for the cookout, plus everything from fitness equipment, vacuums, AC units, the latest tech, and more to keep your home running like a pro. We make life easier with fast delivery, professional installation, haul away in our own in-house repair centers. All at the lowest price with 0% interest financing and buy now, pay later options. BrandSmart USA, favorite brands, lowest prices guaranteed.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Let's go! Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
This is Owen Casey, and you're listening to Marlins on Deck with Steven Strom on 104.3 WQAM.
Well, welcome back here to Marlins on Deck. Clayton McCullough with us now, and I promise this is the final year we're going to do this with you when you come back to L.A. Oh, you're back home, la la. But I really am interested, when you did get this job for the Marlins, obviously you're close with Dave Roberts, the manager of the Dodgers. What do you remember from that conversation once you got this job?
I mean, Dave and his wife Trish, they're so important to our family. I mean, Dave, for me, spending 4 years on his staff here allowed me to really grow. And I think just watching him operate and how he deals with people and how he deals with everything that comes on his plate on a given day and the magnitude it is and how great of a person he is. So I, speaking with him about it, I think he was very excited for me to, potentially have this opportunity and wished me well, told me to be myself, just trust in yourself and be true to people. And so, just took that in as much, things he said, but just watching him operate for 4 years was such a nice, guide for me to try to follow and emulate.
You are so big on not looking at opponents or location and being like, oh, this is a bigger game than yesterday. Why does that work, even for the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers?
I mean, I think you have to remember, we have, in our clubhouse, we feel like we have a group of major league players that can go out any night, anywhere, and go win a game. And certainly that requires us, the things within our control, we have to do at a high level. We know that. So for me, the theater here, all the other that comes with, coming to LA, at the end of the day, when we get out there and go play, it's going to be okay, who executes the best on the mound? We're going to have to handle the ball defensively and take the outs that we're giving. And I don't think there's any reason we should ever go anywhere and feel any intimidation or any slight. We have a good team that we believe can go, make some real headway this season.
Clayton McCullough with us now. I remember you telling us after the St. Louis Cardinals series that you felt like we were close. And offensively, I think this team has definitely built an identity. But what are we missing right now to go on one of those runs for you personally?
Yeah, I mean, I think to go on one of those runs that it's in us and it's going to happen. It's stringing together kind of each component. I mean, ultimately, if we give up 6 runs in a game, you got to score 7. It's not always going to be, hey, you're pitching great, you're playing great defense, and you're hitting. It's hard for all those things to line up. I think you just have to find, ways within a game, within a series that, whatever's needed. If we score 3, let's find a way to not give up 3. So I feel like we're close. I do. I think we still have a lot of individuals that are, getting themselves, into the season, and speed bumps are going to be a part of it. And I think ultimately it will come down to us, our continued ability to fill up the strike zone. When we do that, I think we give ourselves a chance most every day to win, and if you can find enough offensively on a given day to just score what you need.
All right, let's talk Chris Paddack, last one. Look, the ERA on the road is a 2. He faced the New York Yankees. He's faced some tough teams. What does he have to do to suppress runs today?
Yeah, I think Chris is just gonna have to fill it up. I mean, I do. He's gonna have to change speed. He's gonna have to get his fastball into some good places. And hopefully he's got the breaking ball working enough tonight to give him something to get moving the other way. But it'll probably come down to his ability to make stay ahead of people, make quality strikes, and be able to just keep the hitters off balance and off the barrel.
Thanks as usual.
Right.
Go get them.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll break. We'll get you out of the count next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
In Miami, we don't drink coffee, we drink cafecito. Our pastries, we call them pastelitos. And when we want a low price, we know you always pay less with your pricito at Doral Volkswagen. Take advantage of a pricito now on all of your favorite new Volkswagen models, like a Tiguan, Jetta, Taos, Atlas, and more. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Volkswagen today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Volkswagen with easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money. Because you always pay less with your pricito at Doral Volkswagen. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or start shopping for your pricito now at DoralVolkswagen.com. Present any Miami Volkswagen dealer's unexpired new vehicle advertisement for verification. Other Lithia dealerships do not qualify. The competing offer must be available for immediate purchase at the advertised price. The competitor's vehicle must be identically equipped as our in-stock vehicle used for comparison.
Legal battles shouldn't be fought alone, especially when your health, finances, or family's future are on the line. I'm Adam Werner. At Werner, Hoffman, Gregg, and Garcia, we guide our neighbors across the Miami, Florida community through some of life's most difficult legal transitions, from injury cases to disability cases, bankruptcy, and more. Our team is committed to providing clear guidance, strong advocacy, and dependable support every step of the way. Let our family help lead the fight so you can focus on yours. Werner, Hoffman, Gregg, and Garcia, official law firm of the Miami Marlins.
This is Clayton McCullough, and you're listening to Marlins on Deck with Steven Strom on the Marlins Radio Network.
Well, welcome back here to Dodger Stadium. Trevor back in the studio at WQAM, and it's about time he's joined us. He's been off the last couple of weeks. He was in Punta Cana. He went to Spain. He finally joins us on a Monday night, so it's great to have Trev back. We'll hopefully get him for the next couple of days. I don't know what his next vacation spot is, but it's great to have him. Steven Strom, Jack McMullen, and Rod Allen starting pitchers tonight. They're brought to you by Doral Volkswagen, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Volkswagen or at DoralVolkswagen.com. The Sheriff, Chris Paddack, 30-year-old right-hander from Austin, Texas. He will make his fifth start and sixth appearance today. He is 0-4 with a 6 ERA, 20 innings pitched, 25 Ks to 6 walks. You know what, Chris Paddack, I can't call him the Sheriff yet. When he gets the ERA under 5, then I'll call him the Sheriff. Paddack took his fourth loss on Tuesday against the Cardinals. He surrendered 5 runs on 8 hits, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 7 punch-outs, which was a season high. 6 of them came on the changeup. He said in his media availability that he had to tip his cap to the Cardinals because some of the pitches that they were able to swing at and make contact were out of the zone. Paddack at home, a 15 ERA. Paddack away, a 2 ERA. Paddack tonight is away from Lone Depot Park. Career-wise against the Dodgers, he's made 9 starts. He's 1-4 with a 5 ERA, 42 2/3 innings pitched. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 27-year-old right-hander from Japan, 2-time World Series champion, will go opposite. He was a World Series MVP last year when the Dodgers captured that what a game title against the Toronto Blue Jays. He's in year 3 of a 12-year, $325 million contract. And so far, so good for Yamamoto. 2-2, a 2.4 ERA in 5 starts. He did take the loss on Tuesday against a team we just saw in the San Francisco Giants. He allowed 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks over 7 innings pitched. Now, Yamamoto has had some trouble in the first inning. Here was Dave Roberts on Yamamoto, just able to bounce back, and what that shows about him being able to continue to fight even after giving up a couple of runs in that opening.
I think it just shows, that's why he's a staff ace. I thought early on he wasn't sharp. The curveball was up. I thought that, there was the execution wasn't really good. And, we could have probably made a couple plays behind him. But, for him to still manage the pitch count, give up 3 runs, and then go 7 innings and give us a chance to win the game says a lot about him.
Yamamoto allowed 5 of his first 6 to reach. He gave up 3 runs again in that first frame, but then went on to retire 20 of his final 22 batters. With Yamamoto, it is that split. It is lethal, folks. 4-seamer, cutter, curveball, sinker, and slider, but he is real with that split. 5th consecutive quality start in that one against the Giants. And again, Yamamoto did pitch against the Marlins back in 2024, 8 innings of 2-run ball right here at Dodger Stadium. Yamamoto and Chris Paddack will feature our matchup on the mound. Let's get to our roster move real quick. Christopher Morel was reinstated and returned from rehab from AAA Jacksonville. Remember, Morel suffered that left oblique strain on opening night. Heriberto Hernandez was optioned to AAA Jacksonville. Just a tough go for Bert. Hit 159 and 63 ABs, 474 OPS. We have some sound from Clayton McCullough. We'll play that during the game, but they expect Heriberto to get back at this level. But for right now, he's got to figure some stuff out with his swing. We'll break. When we come back, Jack McMullen and Rod Allen, what is the key to Paddack for them? And how do the Marlins not get intimidated here at Dodger Stadium with this crowd and this type of team? We're back in 2 on the Marlins Radio Network.
I'm Adam Werner. As the official law firm of the Miami Marlins, Werner, Hoffman, Greg, and Garcia fights for our clients the same way the Marlins fight on the field, relentlessly and with a winning strategy. Our team represents clients in personal injury, workers' compensation, veterans' disability, bankruptcy, and Social Security cases. From our home office in Miami, Florida, we provide powerhouse legal representation built on dedication, experience, and results. If you need a team that's ready to step up to the plate for you, visit WernerHoffman.com. Werner, Hoffman, and Greg and Garcia, proudly serving the 305 community.
Everyone knows BrandSmart USA as the heavy hitters, like big screen TVs and appliances, but our lineup is way deeper than you think. We've got mattresses, furniture, and grills for the cookout, plus everything from fitness equipment, vacuums, AC units, the latest tech, and more to keep your home running like a pro. We make life easier with fast delivery, professional installation, haul away, and our own in-house repair centers. All at the lowest price with 0% interest financing and buy now, pay later options. BrandSmart USA, favorite brands, lowest prices guaranteed.
In Miami, wherever there's a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Take advantage of a Pricito now on all of your favorite new Kia models, like a Sportage, Sorento, Telluride, K5, Soul, and more. Don't wait. Hurry to Doral Kia today. Don't miss your chance to save on a new Kia. With easy financing, fast service, and the best value for your money. Because you always pay less with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Visit us at Doral Kia or start shopping for your Pricito now at DoralKia.com. Present any Miami Kia dealer's unexpired new vehicle advertisement for verification. Other Lithia dealerships do not qualify. The competing offer must be available for immediate purchase at the advertised price. The competitor's vehicle must be identically equipped as our in-stock vehicle used for comparison.
Certainly a tough challenge on the road, but I think we're excited for that. This is great competition. Really tough to find a better road place to go than Dodger Stadium.
You guys are great.
Yeah, absolutely. Very hostile environment here, almost as much as the Yankees. I mean, when you used to go play at Yankee Stadium, you were in awe of everything there, the crowd, the players on the field, and a lot of times the game will speed up on young players. Let's hope that's not the case for our guys today.
It's a really good segue because this is the second really intense environment that the Marlins are in San Francisco. And it was frustrating yesterday, guys. I thought the Marlins should have taken 2 out of 3. I mean, heck, you could argue even the way that Yuri pitched on Saturday, they put themselves in a good position to maybe get 3 wins there. But that did not happen. We're here in LA. Chris Paddack and Yamamoto will face off. Rod, I think we hear this cliche all the time with Chris Paddack. One batter at a time, but why do you think that should be the case tonight for Chris?
Yeah, because the lineup that he'll be going up against is one of the more veteran lineups in all of baseball. They're the oldest starting lineup in the sport, and they got a lot of really good players, a lot of guys that the work counts. So it's very important for him to concentrate on every single batter, when they're in that batter's box. Try to get ahead. Try to get to his best pitch, which is his changeup. But you can't get to that changeup if you've always fallen behind. So he'll have to literally pitch ahead all night long if he's going to have a chance here this evening.
Jack, what's Yamamoto's best pitch, and how do we hit it or stay away from it? We know it's that split.
Yeah, the split, but all of it. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I'm going to lay out who he is and try to poke a hole in this. He is 95 to 96 with a fastball. He can put it wherever he wants. He's a split from 91 to 93. He can put that really wherever he wants on the bottom rail. He's got a yo-yo curveball in the mid to high 70s. He also has a slider, also has a cutter, also has a sinker to round out a 6-pitch mix. We know he can succeed in big moments. Not only does he strike guys out and not walk guys, but he's one of the elite ground ball getters in Major League Baseball. If you were to build a pitcher in a lab, he's probably not going to be 5'10", $175 like Yamamoto is. But in terms of what comes out of his right hand, it probably looks pretty similar to what comes out of Yoshinobu Yamamoto's right hand. That's why they gave him $325 million before he threw a major league pitch. Rod, can you poke a hole in what he's got?
It's kind of hard. I mean, before he came stateside, dude had won every single award that there was to win over there, from Gold Gloves to Best Nine to the Samurai Award, which is the equivalent of the Cy Young and the MVP. He's done all that, and that's why he's here, and that's why the Dodgers paid him handsomely. He's a wonderful pitcher, but he can be beat. The San Francisco Giants, they beat him just a couple of days ago. They scored 3 runs in the first inning, so they got to try to get him early, tack on some runs, and put him on the defense if they can.
Yeah, if there was anything I guess I could poke, it's his 7 ERA in the first inning.
Yeah.
Jack McMullen, I mean, that's probably the way to get him early on, but that's also going to be a focus in this opening frame for Yamamoto. Offensively, Rod, I don't know. They scored the 9 runs on Friday. They scored 2 on Saturday. They scored 3 on Sunday. What do you make? What do you think the median is of this offense consistently looking?
Well, I think they have a good offense, and I think they have the kind of offense that can manufacture some runs. I thought yesterday's outing from an offensive standpoint wasn't a good one. 13 ground balls off the left-handers' bats, mostly all to the right side of the infield, so they did not make an adjustment. Is equally as important as it is for Paddack to go pitch by pitch and batter by batter. It's important for our hitters to do the exact same thing. Pitch by pitch, get on base, drop down a bunt if you can. You got to do whatever you can to try to create some havoc for Yamamoto, because he's not a guy that pitches in a lot of stress ever.
All right, let's do pick the stick real quick just for this series. We need multiple guys. I think there's no question about it. You're not winning a game here 1-0. Pick to stick or pick to click, whatever, however you want to say it. I like Connor Norby tonight.
I love that.
I really like Connor Norby, particularly where he's hitting in the order. He's our 9-man. He's playing first base, and I've liked his ABs as of late. Jack, what do you got? And then we'll go to Rod.
Okay, so you got to clip these guys. If you're going to beat the Dodgers, you got to hit the ball out of the ballpark. And we haven't seen Kyle Stowers do that just yet. But Stowers, I like getting his A swing off a lot. And I think Kyle Stowers can hit 2 homers in the next 3 games. He's in his neck of the woods. It's not really a homecoming. He's from the San Diego area, but surely a bunch of friends and family here in Los Angeles. So I'll go Kyle Stowers over the next 3.
Rod Allen.
I'm going to go with Xavier, the second baseman, the all-star. I'm going to call him an all-star too, because he hits from both sides and he takes really good at-bats. And hopefully he can come up in a situation today where it matters and drive in some good runs. But I like him in the 4 spot. I like him with runners in scoring position. I like all of his at-bats for the most part.
Real quick, Rod, did you see, you sent me over those wonderful notes this morning. Xavier Edwards has 36 hits in the month of April. Ooh. Do you guys know who the all-time leader is? 2002, they had 40 hits in the month of April for the Marlins. 2002. You guys want to guess?
No, I'll take one guess.
Go ahead.
It's got to be somebody like Miggy.
Mike?
Lowell.
Oh,
40 hits. Xavier's got 36. Does he break it? I think he breaks it.
It's April 27th.
He got a lot of days left.
Yeah, he's got 3 days to do this.
He could break tonight.
You got 3 days, and then the off day on the 31st kind of. No, the off day on the 30th, and then we play. Does April have 31 days?
No, he's got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday the 29th. No, 30th is Thursday, and then 1st is a Friday.
Oh, that stinks.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? Give me 40.
I think he's going to break it.
I got you. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Let's straddle here when we come back. Steve's Guarantee Expo question. Then you hear these 2 beautiful voices at 10:10. No coffee needed. This has enough juice on the Marlins Radio Network.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry with Bahamas and USA.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
The Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne, Miami invites you to discover a new era of coastal luxury following its $100 million transformation, where open-air design and sweeping ocean views create a seamless connection to the sea. Set across 17 acres of pristine beachfront, the resort blends island serenity with the dynamic rhythm of Miami. Experience the calm between the currents of city and sea, and reserve at ritzcarlton.com or call 1-800-542-8680.
Hey, turn the music down for 1 second. Listen. That annoying sound is probably nothing, right? That's how expensive repairs start. John Crook here. In baseball, ignore the signs and you will pay for it. Same thing with your car, because breakdowns don't wait until you're ready. That's why there's Car Shield. They can help cover the cost of expensive repairs. When something goes wrong, you've got a plan.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
This is Owen Casey, and you're listening to Marlins on Deck with Steven Strom on 104.3 WQAM.
Hey, Marlins fans, when water, fire, or mold strike, trust the Marlins' #1 choice. Serpro, from cleanup to construction, they work to make it like it never even happened. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Monday. We are live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It looks like just another jam-packed house. Chris Paddack, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, they will toe off together, and the Marlins are looking to get back on track today. Let's get to our Expo question in a second, but first, I got to obey the great Trevor Harris back in studio. Let's pause for station ID. This is the Marlins Radio Network.
Marlins baseball on WQAM-FM and HD1 Miramar, WQAM-AM Miami, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
At Marlins Radio, that's where you can interact with us on X. Our at Marlins Radio Expo question today, Xavier Edwards. He's got 36 hits in the month of April. The record in Marlins franchise history is 40 hits in the month of April. I just said it, 2002 season. Who is the individual that has the all-time hits leader in the month of April in a single season? Make sure to vote at Marlins Radio. It is time for Steve's Guarantees.
Almost time to play ball. First pitch coming up in moments. Steve's Guarantees coming up now.
Well, look, I mean, the offense obviously needs to click, but it doesn't matter unless Chris Paddack comes out here and puts on a decent showing. He's got to walk less than 2 today. I mean, you just can't be fearful when you face this Dodger team. I know it's much easier said than done when you see Freddie, Ohtani, and Kyle Tucker, so on and so forth. But Chris Paddack has to use that veteran knack, whatever he has gained across his X amount of starts in baseball, his wisdom, his feel. We've got to see all of it tonight, and part of it is not walking guys. I like Paddack to have less than 2 walks against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, on the other side, with Yamamoto, I had mentioned this, first inning ERA sits at 7. 4 of his 9 runs given up this year have been in the opening frame. Opponents are hitting .316. You got to get after them early. You got to build some sort of momentum. I like the Marlins to score first and in that first inning here tonight. Folks, I hope you got the itch for first pitch, because when we come back, Jack McMullen paints a picture. You know Rod Allen, he's ready to rock. Starting lineups in first pitch. He's right around the corner. Thanks for tuning in to the Marlins On Deck pregame show. I'm Steven Strom. Let's flip the M together, Miami. Marlins baseball. It is next on the Marlins Radio Network.